Top of the morning, you lovely people. Welcome back to Gulch Hay Farms. Got my helper with me today. And we're going on a little retrieving mission. We don't have all of our equipment back here at the new place. So I'm slowly working my way on getting things back over here. We're getting a little late in the season to be disking, so I need to get it done, and I want to disc this whole place. And so our disc is at Ryan's house, and well, there's a little bit of a situation there. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. Ryan's tractor's having some problems. Hydraulic steel blew out on one of the remotes in the back and it disabled all of them. And so in order to move the disc, I need to, well, two things. I need to change two of the tires out today because they're bad and they're not roadworthy, and we're traveling probably 20 miles. And to get the tire, second thing, to get the tires off, we have to lift the disc up and down, move the tires, you know, things of that nature. And so I'm gonna go ahead, and we got the tractor loaded up yesterday, and we're gonna go ahead and haul it over there, unload it, get everything we need fixed on it, and then load this tractor back up, bring it back, and then head back and get the disc. Sounds like a bunch of redundant nonsense, but or unnecessary nonsense, but part of it, and I need to get it done, so here we go. Gotta grab a battery real quick for the impact and the drill for the chain binders. Oh yeah, got concrete poured yesterday. Here's the inside of the shop. Still got a bunch of stuff in it. It's probably too dark for you to see, but we're slowly getting there. We've been living in the apartment now for 2 weeks. We did happen to welcome our baby girl, Gentry. She is here. Mama's inside with her. And all is good, mama's good, baby's healthy, so we're good to go. Anyway, got my battery, rock and roll. We have officially arrived. Big tractor, huh? We'll check this old disc out real quick. It's old International 470 or 480, I can't remember exactly. Looks like cylinder leaks a little, we knew that. But anyway, the two new tires are new inside, and these are bad here. This one probably holds air, but probably not roadworthy, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out. And all the scrapers look good. We did some work on this thing back in a couple years ago, and we haven't really used it much since. All the bearings were checked. This one's obviously a problem. I'm not sure if that one's gonna hold air or not, but I guess we'll see. I would have had this disc home already if it weren't for that Mahindra not running correctly, working. So anyway, I got to get the tractor hooked up so I can raise the wheels up, and then we'll take those two tires off. There's a tire shop right down the road here. Me and the boy will take them over there, get them swapped out, and come back, put them on, and then take the tractor back all the way home, unhook, and then come back here and get this. What do you say, buddy? You super punching today? Say hey, wave at the camera. Say hi. Say hi. You don't like saying hi? But anyway, let's get her unloaded. Come on, we gotta unload the tractor. These here speed binders make everything nice. It's your chair. Come on, sit up there. See if she cranks. Fire right up, boy. Just gonna hook up these hydraulic hoses. There's only two, one remote for the one cylinder, and we'll just pick those tires up so I can get it impact and get those tires off real quick. All right, let's see what she can do. There we go. That's all we needed. All done. All right, you ready to go take some tires off? Yeah, we gotta take tires off. The impact. And some sockets. What size do you think that is? 3/4? Yeah, let's go see. Got the old trusty Ooga Ooga gun. So anyway, I always find myself saying that. So anyway, Maybe I need to come on the catchphrase. All right, let's let her eat. Let her eat. Tater tip. Yeah. 3/4 first. Nope. It's 13/16. Yup. Oh, some of them are different sizes. Get the F out of here. Look at that. I was right. Daddy's gonna have a good day today. Yeah, I know. When you get the 2 right sockets. 1. How many was that? 1? No, I need that one. Here, you can have this one. Three, 4, 5. Look at that. We did it. So fast. All right. Oof. Ooh, got it. A tire. Get a new one. Oh, no play. Little play. Sounds good. Sounds good. Watch your fingers. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you say? That's right. All right, here. Oh, man. Watch it. Watch out. Say, that's tight. Yeah, you want to go load them up now? Ooh, what is that?
A mud.
Is that mud? Come here. I wonder what that's from. We have to clean your shoes off. Finds the only mud hole out here and steps in it. Good job, buddy. All right, let's go. All right, 1 loaded, 1 to go. Get them strapped down and go buy some new tires. All right, well, sorry for the wind. Picked up a little bit, but we got back from the tire shop. Got some used tires put on this bad boy. Ready to rock and roll. Right, buddy? Did you eat a taco? There's a taco joint right in the tire parking lot. The tire shop parking lot. So it's like a really good at breakfast while they're working on the tires. There's a way to go. Anyway, we'll walk on over there, get these tires in there, and call it good. Alrighty, all I gotta do now is pin it up in safety transport mode. Oh wait, I forgot I'm gonna have to chain it up. Yeah, the pin's broke. So the safety pin that puts it in transport mode, so it'll, you know, if the cylinder fails or whatever, which that one's leaking, it's kind of dangerous. But it'll be alright, we're not going far. Just to be sure, we are going to wrap a pin around where the safety pin used to sit. In that way, if it does for whatever reason happen to fail, this chain will protect it from falling on the ground and disking a nice county road. So anyway, here we go. Alrighty, well that's it. See what I did? The chain wrapped around that little doohickey. The pin used to sit right there, and it was a tiny, measly little, looked like a freaking carriage bolt. And I was like, can't believe it. Apparently it wasn't strong enough because it broke eventually. But that pin sat in that little clevis there and there. So this chain ought to do the trick. Shouldn't go anywhere. and we should be good to get on down the road. This trailer, I don't know how many times I've said it, if you're new to the channel, it's a little bit of a godsend. It's a Falcon Lowboy, triple axle. It's got 3.7K axles under it. It's 21,000 gross, but it's ag use and it's 96 inches inside of the rails. And so tractors, like even full-size tractors like this, 140 horse tractors, can fit just fine. And it's so much easier than tying down like on a big deck over or whatever, you know, just life. It's just crazy. I never thought it would make that big of a difference, but it does. So anyway, I'm just crawling up here. It's got these little ramps too. I don't know if you can see those, but I'm just gonna crawl up right here. I don't remember if I put my truck in park. It's pushing it, it's pushing it, it's pushing it. There it goes. Oh, turn to the right a little bit. Those ramps just let it crawl right up. We're idling out right now. And put the bucket over the neck here. And set it down. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Just a quick look at it. 3 triple axles. It's 20 foot long. Bucket obviously goes on the neck. And these ramps, they're probably 8 inches off the ground. Sorry for the wind, guys. 8 inches off the ground, and it'll let you crawl right up. Had to dump my tools out here. Ugh. But yeah, it's a godsend, this little trailer here. I would highly recommend looking at them. They're not terribly expensive. They're a little more than the average lowboy, which is, you know, to be expected. A little more trailer. But the use we get out of it, I don't mind throwing 15, 16, 17,000 pound tractors on there and going down the road, because the trailer itself only weighs 3,500 pounds, which is hard to believe. I couldn't believe it when I saw the scale ticket. When you start factoring tongue weight on the truck, possibly, especially pulling with a 4,500 like this. So we've tried to streamline everything we can, including the hauling, because we do a fair bit of it, more than I like. So everything from this type of trailer to the speed binders, really I just don't even mind hauling stuff anymore. I dread pulling out the old 40 footer unless I'm just hauling hay or something. Then it's nice. That's when a 40 footer is nice. High capacity, high volume. But when you're just running and gunning and moving things around, this is the way to go right here. The sticker's gone, but it says Anderson Tractor Sales in Carthage, Texas. Brett Hawkins helped me out with it. Pretty good deal. Here's the capacity. I mean, never to exceed 17,500. So that tells you what the trailer is. So 3,500 pounds to 21,000. But again, your gross technically 21,000. 3 7,000 pound axles. And so when you go get on the scale, you know, as long as you're not at 21,000 on these axles, you're good. So anyway, we'll get it tied down, and then we're gonna get out of here and head back to the house, drop the tractor and trailer off, and then we're gonna come back and get that disc. And hopefully we'll get back and maybe we'll be able to do some discing today. So, all right, buddy, you wanna help me chain down? All right, chain down, ready to rock and roll. Scooted the truck a little bit, not that much. It's all gravy, baby. Ain't no bones in my gravy. Our helping hand today couldn't muster it. Had to take a little breather. I don't blame him though. unhooked, ready to rock and roll. I guess the boy's coming with me. Because he's still passed out. Super puncher. Alrighty, well we're here. I need to go ahead and block up that jack like I figured we would. But the dadgum mechanic from the dealership who worked on that Mahindra just left, and he fixed the tractor already, so I could have not even hauled, just waited. Come on. Ooh. Let's see if we can get the jack out. Well, not too much tongue weight, I guess. Alrighty. Again, sorry about the wind. We're all good to go, pinned up. Tires look good. I didn't really check these, but those look good. Those look good too. Chain looks good. Alrighty. Anyway, no flat tires that I can tell. So that's a win in my book. Alrighty, just got done splashing some oil on some threads I need to work. Just gonna get the input pack and clean those threads up with the nut. Just run it a few times. Run it up and down and see if we can get them cleaned up, but I'll explain how this works over. So these folds, they're about 3.5 feet probably. They fold over, spring assisted, so it's not terrible to lift up. The terrible part is working these nuts loose, and this is what binds down. So this whole piece of flat flips this way, lands here, then you swing these around in these slots and tighten these bolts down. And don't touch that. It's not fun. I mean, it's just time consuming and it sucks, and you usually have to break out a big breaker bar to get it done. I imagine this is going to stay here for a while, so I'm going to keep it folded until we have to move it. So yeah, so I went ahead and put some oil on here, so when we get to working the threads on there, we'll should be lubricated enough. And then of course this is the adjustment. This is how much the front digs, kind of levels out the disc for you. So yeah, we already put some. It's already easier just putting that little bit on there. And Ryan used it a week or two ago, maybe a little longer, and or he greased the living you know what out of it, so should be good to go. Always something, isn't it? Always something. What's the other one look like? It could use a little love too. Well, it's not all the way flat, but it's pretty flat. All right, all hooked up. I need to check the hoses. Let's see which way's down, hopefully. Yeah, we got it right. All right, so we're all hooked up. I'm a little embarrassed as to how long it took to drop that pin in there. It's kind of a doozy when you do it by yourself, but anywho, yeah, just getting on down the road here now. Fluid topped off. Somebody didn't take much of a nap, huh? Climb up in there. Go ahead, climb up in there. Yeah. having a little trouble here with the wings. One side stripped out. The only problem, it's not like I can replace these hooks. They're welded on. It's an eye bolt that's welded with the rod that's welded onto the frame. So it's not the easiest thing in the world. And I got one side where I already sheared an eye bolt. This plow's just getting old, so all of that effort to unfold those wings, I'm just going to go ahead and fold it back up and run with a 14-foot. It looks like it needs the extra weight anyway. It's digging a little, but I want it to really turn to dirt. And then I can back the plow off if I need to, you know, adjust the angle. Go back over it a couple times. I'm only doing like 10 acres here, so it doesn't take long to cover any kind of ground. So anyway, I'll put them wings back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, that's right. Yeah, it's a big truck. Well, it's doing much better. That was before we had the wings up, and this is after. Before, after. And I'm just gonna go over it a couple times. The tractor doesn't even know this. It's 14 foot, but it doesn't even know it's back there. I can almost walk with it all the way up there, like 11 gear. Pretty good. That's too fast though. But we're getting after it, you know. We're gonna get after it.
So peaceful. Baby girl is 5 days old. 6 days old. She'll be a week old tomorrow morning. My precious angel. I love you, Gentry May.
Well, I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Probably a disc for an hour. It wasn't too bad, but went ahead and it did pretty good for the most part. It's just a lot of grass and this ground's so hard. There's an area where we just threw a bunch of dirt and recently packed it down, but it's obviously not as packed down as this old ground is, and it discs it really nicely. So anyway, here's the old disc in all her glory. She did good. Not bad for however old it is, probably 70s. So this is kind of an area where I went through twice, and it's not too shabby. It's pretty clumpy still. A lot of dead gum rocks. Look at these suckers. I mean, it did a pretty good job here. Just these roots from this grass don't help anything here. So anyway, it's just gonna take some work. I'm not even convinced. I don't need to get some sort of chisel in here or something to really break the ground up nicely, and then run back over it with a disc. And that's something we might actually have to do. My dad's got a 9-point chisel back at his place in Hallettsville that we might bring down. We actually brought it back up there to put under the shop. We might have to bring it back down here. Got a little time off because of baby girl. So trying to take a little bit of advantage of it. And so anyway, that's pretty much all we got today. I just kind of wanted to change back up to a little bit of hay stuff. I know we've been doing a lot of barn dominium and house stuff, and figured y'all would get a kick out of doing the good old-fashioned hay stuff. So well, that's pretty much all we have today, folks. We really do appreciate you watching. Again, Gulch Hay Farm, subscribe if you're new here. Go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps us a lot. And we're going to go ahead and see you on the next one. Say bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're making progress on the old goodbyes. Gulch Hay Farms loves you. We'll see you later.